Chiang Mai Thai video reporting for you. We're in the old city of Chiang Mai, the northeast corner of the city. We see some graffiti, some waste of talent on these streets. And we see it's very quiet. It's very quiet because we don't see any people. It looks like everybody's left the town. Okay, tourists cannot come in and expats stay home, but where is everybody? It's so quiet. You see, this street name is hard to tell, but it's the northeast corner of the old city. We're taking a walk. We see a handyman working with the iron saw on the wood. Okay. Here someone covered the car for the birds' poop. I wonder if there's still birds in Chiang Mai or have they left too? Because so many businesses are struggling. Bars are closed, restaurants are restricted, they cannot sell any alcohol. They have to cover the alcohol or shut the doors, only take away food. What's this? Some inscription on an old wall. So, other businesses have problems too. The hairdresser, he has no work because the girls have no money. Most girls left home to mom and dad, to the Isan, to Surin. And the roads, the streets of Chiang Mai are quiet. We're heading for some temple. We're heading for the oldest temple in Chiang Mai. We're heading to Wat Chiang Man, but first we see some craft shop. These people have something to do, they have work. They're crafting something with iron in this workplace. Sawadee krap, sabadi mai. Yes, we're taking a walk in the old city, like some street view, like the videos we did before, but before we did it on the motorscooter. Today we are taking a walk. We are taking a walk and see how quiet the town is. You can do your laundry here in the automat. Some shops. It's morning. It's not too early in the morning. And here we are at Wat Chiang Man, the oldest temple of Chiang Mai. It was built around 1300 as the first temple in Chiang Mai, on the spot where the king Mengrai had his camp when he was building the new city of Chiang Mai. At that time, 1300, that's 700 years ago, they started building this. And here we see one of the buildings on the premises. It's the old Vihan monastery, the big Vihan of this complex is the oldest Vihan. You see the Buddha statue is sitting over there. Some special Buddhas surrounding, standing. One of those standing Buddhas had an inscription with the year 1465, so it's so old. Someone take her blessings. It's 10:15 in the morning when we visit this place. Look, the structure of the roof. The roof has on the outside 2 levels. And on the inside you can see the construction and the architecture, the decorations and the statues. When you blessings. You see the paintings on the wall, they're telling the story. They're telling some story about Buddha. You see the shrine. This is a different part. This could be the small Vihan, the new Vihan. Chiang Mai has over 300 Buddhist temples inside and outside the city. There are several well-known temples and some unknown temples, some big temples and some small temples. But only in the old city you can do a tour of a day. If you look at the map, you can look at the map in the description below with the location. If you look at Google Maps for all the temples in the old city, you find so many temples. If you want to take a tour, it takes you all day and you never leave the old city. You see the paintings on the wall. I don't know the background story of these religious paintings. They're made with the same talent as the graffiti artists. But this is something to remain. Yes, reading the paper about the news and taking a walk to the gardens, and we're heading for the chedi. The chedi of this temple is special. Yes, it has a square base, and the next level is with the elephants. The elephants, it looks like the elephants are carrying the structure, carrying the building. See it over there on the right. First we have a look at this part of the complex. It's so well maintained and beautiful. If you like temples, if you're into temples, you must come to Thailand, you must come to Chiang Mai. Here is the chedi with the elephants carrying the building, the square base, and there are some levels above. There is some Buddha statue in one of the niches. And here you see the elephants. Makes it special. It's hundreds of years old. This nut. This is a fresh flower with a fresh bee or something like that. Yes, we take a walk around the chedi. Inside the chedi there is a hair of Buddha. Like I told you, the oldest temple inside the city of Chiang Mai. There we have another building. It could be the Ubosot could be the Ubosot. This is something special with the pond. Not many temples have a pond. Here there is. There is some things living in there. Maybe some fish. Maybe some turtle. I don't know. It's special. Ah, the bridge is open. You cannot cross the bridge. Okay. You can take a leap. Look at the wooden structure of this building. It's decorated with gold. Beautiful. would be one of the ordination halls on the complex. You see the garden. It's a beautiful place to visit for your inner rest and peace. It's always good to visit some temple. There are no other people distracting you. Look, the gardener has done his artwork on the bushes. He made some living elephant out of the bushes. What the creativity is shown on this temple complex of Wat Chiang Man. Wat Chiang Man in Chiang Mai. Hey, there's a what, not a soy dog, a what dog. Some other bushes crafted by the gardener. Some birds flying to poop over a car. Some elephants covered. Yes, there is a sign at the building. It can tell the story about these old structures. So it's good to walk around and have some. Yes, can you read it? Safeguard. What? To associate with the virtues is always a cause of happiness. The gift of truth excels all other gifts. Yes, I'm not sure I can understand those phrases. We're going out for some more strolling in the morning at the old city of Chiang Mai. We're going out on the streets. There's some Italian restaurant. Maybe we can come back for some pizza later. But there's no wine served. Oh, look, there's some sign. I don't know what the sign says. You can have your street food. You always can have your street food. That's the way to get fed these days. The shops are open. These shops are open, but there are no customers. It's very quiet in the city, and I wonder how long they can handle it. People getting in trouble. Yes, there is some handout, but the rules for the handouts are tight, and many people who need a handout cannot get one. Yes, some work is done on the road. They now have the time to do so. We have seen some road work before. On Loikro Road, new tarmac. You go into this alley, see some more graffiti on the walls. I don't know if it's uplifting or not. This wall is looking better. Yes, some quiet morning on the streets of Chiang Mai. This shop is open for some takeaway, some washing. People are struggling with their business because money flow. Tourist industry is a great part of the economics in Chiang Mai. Yes, of course, you have the people working in the factories, but those people live on the suburbs of Chiang Mai and they don't visit the old city. They don't go to the Wats. They do their job. They make their food. They buy their groceries at Tesco Lotus. They don't hang out in the old city. The old city is depending on tourists. So here is the hostel. You can find the hostel on the map in the description below. But the hostel will be empty because there are no backpackers staying in some hostel these days. So that was our walk for today. There are no postcards for sale. You can buy something or have some phrase. You can buy your ships. This was the walk of today in the old city of Chiang Mai. It's a little bit longer video than before because last week we had no footage and this week we have the footage from our friend Bill from Unseen Thailand, Unseen Chiang Mai. I leave a link to his channel below. Thank you, Bill, for this footage. It gives us the opportunity to make a new video, make a longer video this week. So as compensation for the loss of no video last week, I hope next week there will be happening something must happening in Chiang Mai. Some special reporter has to make some videos for our next report. We have to wait for that. You have to wait for that. Look at the channel. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and I see you later. See you later.